Welcome to day 2 of Church on a Mission, and today we're looking at Matthew 22, and we join a conversation that's taking place. And there's the Pharisees and the Sadducees, some religious leaders, and they ask Jesus a question. So from verse 35, it says this: "One of them, an expert in the law, tested him with this question: 'Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law?' Jesus replied, 'Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and the greatest commandment. And the second is like it: love your neighbour as yourself. All the law and prophets hang on these 2 commandments.'" So, we're looking at the greatest commandment. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and soul and mind, and love people as you love yourself. Talk to us a little bit about those. What do they look like for you? Love the Lord your God and love your neighbour as yourself.
Yeah, I think, first of all, I think for me, loving God starts with understanding how loved I am by God.
Okay.
It's very hard to love until you know that you are loved. And I think for me, that was the great revelation that actually God delights in me. He rejoices over me. He's, I'm made in his image. He's not angry with me. He's not, I don't have to desperately try hard to please him. Actually, what Jesus did on the cross meant that God is now in a place to love me and cherish me. And I think understanding that, and then out of a response to that I can then love God.
Yeah.
And I think often for me, loving God looks like obeying God. I think in John 15 it says, if you love me, you'll obey my commands. And I think for me, often that's the test of my love. It's easy to love God when he's just telling you to do things that you like, or, when everything's going brilliantly. But actually when God challenges you to do something that's hard, or asks you to sacrifice something, or, calls you to something that's tough, I think that's when, for me, my love for God is really challenged.
Yeah.
And so for me that would be loving God, would be around obedience. How willing am I to take what the Bible says and actually apply it to my life, even when that looks, not the thing that I would want to do. And then I think loving people is really hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because at least God is perfect, and you can, and people are just messy, and they do all sorts of, things that are hard to love. And in many ways, it's interesting, in other places when the Bible it reduces it to 1 commandment, it actually just reduces it to love people. Yeah. Because I think you can only really love people when you love God and are loved by God. And yeah, it's such a challenge. I think what you're saying about knowing that God loves us first is the key, isn't it? It's actually, if we try and do these things without recognizing even a glimpse of how much God loves us, we've got no chance. Yeah.
I know times in my life I've felt like loving God has been this sort of struggle and this kind of almost wrestling match I have with myself of condemning myself if don't feel good enough and not doing it well enough. But it's the wrong way around, isn't it? We need to be recognizing God's love for us before, and then realizing that out of the obedience flows out of that, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And that we don't love God in order to make him love us.
Yeah.
We're already loved. We're already the apple of his eye. Yeah. And we love him as a response rather than in order to get something from him.
That's great. That's really, really helpful.